We have to be honest. The plan worked, let's say, perfectly, because first there are many aspects about yesterday's game. If you go back in the 9 days, when you accumulate 3 games in 9 days, and when you have that moment, and I said it before that I don't want to use it as an excuse, but when you have that moment that you have 1 day less to recover than your opponent, you have to take all of these things in consideration. So actually, as a team, as a coaching staff, we have to think about those things. We cannot act and react emotionally on certain details. So we came out with a plan to play with the defensive organized block, also knowing the fact that our opponent from yesterday's game is the opponent who wants to allow you to start the game and who wants to make a high pressure and intercept the ball in certain parts of the pitch and score goals like that. And they are very, very dangerous in those moments. So we wanted to skip that part to allow them to start and surprise them with our attacking style and our strategy, which worked perfectly well. That's what they were saying also. And I'm very happy that the boys were playing that kind of game where we're defensively very strong, and we showed and get that self-confidence, seeing that if we are good on a pitch, if we're staying defensively strong, that nobody can score against us. Actually, that the teams will have difficulties to shoot on our goal, in our goal frame, which was the case. So from the other part, you never know how in these moments you can use certain details and certain, let's say, moments that you can explore to score goals. We had a couple of moments in the first half, in the second half, where we had to be maybe better, more efficient in passing and in openings for to create even more danger. But at the end, let's say, the game was interesting. We are happy because the boys, like I said, since the start they improved a lot, and now when you see that we are organized as a unit, because we want to play in different styles. We want to play offensive football, we want to attack, we want to press high, but if needed, we want to play defensively as well in the block, and that's what we showed yesterday, and actually I'm very happy about it. This is the part which is very important in a football game. If we compare maybe with the, let's say, previous seasons, where we as a team went mentally down maybe, or in one moments when conceded, had difficulties to come back in a game. The fact that I liked yesterday the most, and I was confident about that after the conceded goal, we went in front, we were decisive to create, and that's how we scored the goal. Maybe the goals, both goals, were lucky or unlucky, how I mentioned yesterday as well, but that's football. These kind of things, they occur, they happen, and these kind of things, yesterday we were confident about it. During the whole game I was not worried. I was confident about our game strategy, about game plan, and I'm happy with the boys because they showed a level of self-confidence even after conceded goals. We wanted to go in front with the mental side to score that goal, and which actually happened. So at the end, I think with that result we have to stay very positive to build up further on, because there are many aspects to improve. Football is a hard work, so that's the only way during the season that you have to continue hard work. Look, again, that's the statistic that we have to take care and take in consideration from the previous years. And every game you can see that the statistic, they're announcing how many percentage of set pieces goals some teams conceded or scored in the previous season or previous period. And these kind of things are very crucial. And I think if with the defensive block, with your organization, you manage to reduce those things, and if you give confidence to your defense line, it brings more stability, it brings more quality, consistency to your team. And actually we managed to do that in the last previous games. Of course, as a coach, it makes me happy, and we will continue to do it so, because these things are very crucial in this league. In many ways, because we have to stay positive and confident, because from yesterday we saw that even if we are staying in a good block, we are confident and we don't allow our opponents to create any danger. So actually, let's say that all the things that yesterday maybe we had a couple of difficulties, it was created by our own mistake, not that we were tactically overclassed. Not at one moment, not yesterday, not in the previous game against Northeast, not even in the game against ATK, where we were dominant side, where we were controlling the game and playing nice football. So then as a coaching staff, you have to find the right balance. at one moment, especially now, like I said, in the consideration, taking into consideration 3 games in 9 days, the third game, especially after this short period between the last 2 games, where you have to take care about those things, how to organize, how to have game plan, how to have strategy. So now we have to stay positive, which we are, and then continue building on, because the boys, they saw that we can play nice football, we can organize good actions, we can control the game, we can play defensively. And so all of these aspects are very important in a football game, because tomorrow, in one moment, you will face stronger teams, you will face weaker teams. Sometimes you have to be dominant, sometimes you have to defend. If you manage and if you master both of these, let's say, details of football game, then you can become strong as a unit, you can have self-confidence, and you can build up further on. So these are kind of things that we are happy about and will continue.